ng ating team doon sa SR Nacague, no? So that's just, ito yung pinakamalaking matchup na gusto ko makita. Vanta Black versus Senior Carl. Kasi nung season 1 pa lang, nakalaban na sila yung isa't isa. So now, nandito na tayo, 2 years in the making. Bumalik na si Senior Carl at the top tier team. At ngayon, si Vanta Black may appearance na din dito sa playoffs natin. So if ever na magkaroon ng comeback story si Vanta Black, this is the best chance para at least ma-overshadow tong si Senior Carl who's on the rise this time around. Agents have been picked for both sides at kita natin yung standard picks natin dito with Mid Matters now on the raise despite him not being on the chamber where he's usually being picked on. With Zind now having that Sage, wala silang ang tawag doon? Hard sentinel na pwedeng makapag-hold ng flank, so they need to look at their backs bago sila mag-push.
And there's so many things to consider right now, tulad na sinabi ni Dad Femi na yung mga plays na sinasabi natin, and meron tayong Sage that might be this wall na tulad na sinabi natin, pwedeng mag-set up, pwedeng gumawa ng mga ganitong klaseng blockade para hindi matuloy yung pag-push nila. You have also the Sky, which is can blind enemies on a safe spot, and si Senior Carl sa kanyang Brimstone. So, very good lineup. And you have ito na rin ang pagbabalik ni Fade. So good information, intel everywhere onto the side dito. And syempre sa opposing naman is meron silang Astra and Breach. Pero ano to you have double raise. Yung ating
dalawang
duelist.
2 raises for both sides ngayon. May raise para sa players ng SR Nacague at meron din for LFO. Yung meron nga lang doon sa kabila, 3 yung kanilang concuss. May concuss ka na nga kay Astra, may concuss ka din doon sa Hotline. Meron ka ding Trailblazer galing dito sa Sky. So kailangan maging careful sa pag-check ng mga corners ngayon at kung saan mo gustong i-hold yung front line kung ikaw ay nasa defending side. So, kung ang LFO ay magsa-start sa attack, ang dami nilang resources, pang map control, pang control din ng mga corners kung kailangan nila i-check. At yung bind, ang daming pasikot-sikot dyan. Maganda yung meron kayong utility para ma-check yung mga corners na to. So, this triple concuss setup, definitely something that I'm looking out for. But for SR Nacague, eto na ang ating panahon para makita kung makakapag-start sila ng napakalakas dito sa ating first round where they are going to be on the attacking side.
Yes, and Senior Carl, siya pala ang maglalaro sa race at hindi ang Brimstone. Pero teka lang, tamang off seemed. Hindi niya nagawang patumbahin with a one tap. Pero Senior Carl just holding bats. Tamang patience lang sila dito habang si Slathom nakatutok na siya, naka-ready. It might be paint shells will be thrown out. You have those smokes at double kill! Oh my goodness!
Ang ganda ng combo nila. Ginamit nila yung Seize at saka yung paint shell para makuha yung double kill na yon. But SR Nacague, at least lumalaban, 2 yung pick nila at nag-hold down na lang ng U-Haul position habang hinihintay yung Sage from LFO side na makapag-rotate. So ang SR Nacague na nasa kanila ang chance para mag-push at nahanap din si Rababs. Hinihintay na lang din ng Brimstone yung pag-push nitong si Sage pabalik doon sa city spawn. The patience coming out for SR Nacague. Lumalabas ang maturity pero they use that to their full potential as the discipline is also brimming out for the attacking side. Batman as well as Zind holding down the line doon sa may B side as they rotated, but Vanta Black, ayun na nga yung wall bang para mahanap si Zind. A 1 versus 2. Si Asta ginagamit na lang yung wall para mahanap tong si Batman, and striking first blood into the hearts of SR Nacague proves to be the better chance para sa LFO.
Oh my goodness, the change of heart na bigla na lang sila pumunta dito para itanim. Kaso yung pa lang yung introhan pa lang natin, that Femina, the moment that they use Seize and through that paint shells, alam mo na naging malaking problem yung for Nacague. Yes, they were able to have those ray of hope or light sa moments after nung bakbakan na yun. Pero syempre, hindi pa rin sila nagwagi sa looking for org, and Asta with a good wall and jumping into the good setup para hindi siya mahuli basta-basta, and surprise right clicks. Making sure that the classic para mapatumba
Surprise
siya.
din kasi nasa taas siya, pre. Nasa taas siya. Hindi
Oo nga
na-expect nitong si Hindi
Action star
na-expect ni
no?
Patman. FPG pala no?
Oo. Tumatalon-talon, and meron tayong shorty. Zend still onto the bats. Walang magbabantay na ibang members.
Nakita na. Nandito na yung push papunta dun sa U-Haul again. And Senior Carl, he knew na kapag nakuha niya yung U-Haul, madali niya makokontrol since he does have a shotgun. But if he misses a few of those bullets, di mawawalan siya ng value to the round here. Kuha na agad ng LFO yung first blood papunta sa SR Nacague, at na-botch yung attempt nila sa pag-take ng A-site. Iniwan na lang si Senior Carl sa loob ng U-Haul position. Nakita yung kanyang thigh, at Senior Carl, he just has to run in. Asta with a double to try to hold down yung hookah position. An amazing flash para man lang malimit yung movement niya, pero Asta, he alone is just the better half of this flawless victory for LFO, man. You just cannot stop yung defense nila.
Napakaswabe nun yung communication ngayon ng LFO. Making sure that they're getting those easy kills, their utilities, their timings indeed is there para hindi makasagot ang Nacague. And this is not the Nacague we are expected na makita, no? Ang ine-expect natin talaga na sila yung isa sa mga pwedeng mag-start ng laban na to going in hot, pero mukhang na-extinguish sila sa side ng LFO.
I think it's just they were playing that small game, maybe the slow play effectively sana, na pwede na lang makuha if ever that they had that presence rolling. Pero Senior Carl, a good tap towards the smoke means that they got first blood. Nahanap nila agad yung isa sa mga players ng LFO. At least they got a good start into the round, but how will they convert into the buy para dito sa full rifles ng SR Nacague? Still have control, the try setup doon sa A-site, and invite na ang sobrang daming players ng ating city para man lang madepende yung ating extremities dito. Exotic with using as much info with that utility, and the hunt as well. Nilabas na agad yung page shell, pero hindi nakapatay. Papunta doon sa may showers area as Rababs is waiting in the corner. Slowly but surely, calm and collected. Nilabas na agad yung kanyang flash. At Rababs nakahanap agad ng isa, pero NCG fighting back everything that they got. 3 picks already, and making it 4 as they got the spike plant as well. And Asta, kanina pang nag-hold ng B, just has to run towards the A site now.
Yes, and nakita natin kung gaano kaingat dito si Asta for the moment nga na 3 versus 1. Any clutch potential? I don't think so, kasi maganda ang pwesto nila dito
No, sama-sama doon sa may U-Haul position. May contact si Senior Carl, pwede mag-swing tong si Maxi. Ito na, run and gun para kay Asta, pero good trade galing kay Maxi dito. At the very least, at nahanap nila yung 3 guns away from SR Nacague. That's gonna affect their economy in the long run, pero they still give away another round, and that could be their point of momentum to shift.
And at this point, nakukuha na nung Nacague yung kanilang pacing, yung kanilang surprise doon sa showers. They were able to look for easy targets sa kanilang bold play on making sure na makapasok doon sa smokes ni Astra. At syempre, Senior Carl leading the pack with a good satchel, dodging every part na pwede siyang ma-caught off guard. So stayed under the smoke, under that star, and at that point, na-surprise talaga ang LFO.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised kung ganun nga din naman yung setup nila. They invested too much doon sa A where they were fighting off against a lot of flashes set up galing dito sa SR Nacague. Kahit may flashes din sila, hindi 100% secured yung mga angles na pwede nilang ma-set up agad. So, good counter utility, nilabas na agad ng SR Nacague, pero they're playing into this round, less guns and less firepower. Asta, exchanging gunfire. Laban dito kay Mid Matters, pero that's all that they're ever gonna get here. As with the reset coming forward, hindi pa rin tayo sure kung ang SR Nacague B talaga ang gusto.
And right now, So dito ni Zinda, habang sila mid-batters, magro-rotate sila papunta din sa long. Kaso naka-ready naman si Asta. Though Patman will make sure to take down dito si Rabab. At ito na, nagsisimula na yung palitan. And Asta!
Spike down.
What
Hindi
the
nga
hell?
buwakin
Enemy
ka.
remaining.
Nakadalawang pick. Siya lang yung nag-hold ng B-site. Siya lang yung nag-a-anchor para ma-stop yung push ng SR Nacague.
One-man
Nandoon
team.
yung auto-lock, nahanap niya agad yung dalawang picks, enough para ma-dismantle yung push potential ng SR Nacague. Mid matters all alone na kanina pang nasa bilong, pero sa tagal-tagal niyang nag-push dun sa bilong, nawala agad na parang sa isang iglap ang SR Nacague. 3-1 at ang LFO. Malakas ang start nila dito sa ating first half.
Yeah, mukhang they are getting the respect that they deserve kung paano sila maglaro ngayon. And this is their map pick. It feels like they are really executing it fairly well. And Nacague, parang they're having an identity crisis dito na parang hindi nila alam entirely kung saan yung pinaka-coffee spot na pwede nila mai-push. They have successfully push itong A natin, pwedeng-pwede na sila mag-stick onto that same formula kasi yung B, with how Asta saved that part, hindi mo nagugustuhin bumalik doon. And yung wall, considering na binablock niya lagi yung hookah. So you have few choices. Unlike dito, meron kang short, meron kang showers. You have all the openings that you got habang nakikita na natin sa map na susubukan mag-lurk ni Asta. Rolling Thunder, okay, dalawa kaagad na tanggal dito. Manta Black, last of 9, napakalinis ang kanilang execution and Patman sa loob ng lights. Turned off na nga sila dito as lights go down para kay Patman.
Oh man. And that was the chance para sa SR Nacague. Ininvest nila agad yung Rolling Thunder pero sa long range taps kung saan secured pa rin siya sa heaven position niya. Slat them. Sad to slap them. Papunta, palabas doon. Pero Asta, perfect timing. Spray transfer kay Maxi at mid matters habang naghihintay pa lang sila kung saan sila magpupush. They were just sandwich. May mga tao naghihintay sa labas ng pinto at merong ding pumasok sa backdoor.
Yun na nga yung sinasabi natin yung pag-rotate dito ni Asta, umaastang parang wala lang. Pero dahil nga, the smooth criminal from behind, making sure na makuha niya yung easy double kill. And once again, double-double ang nilalabas na lakas dito ni Asta from B-long. Ngayon, doon naman mismo sa showers. He is making his presence felt sa ganito mga klaseng rotation. Also got the wall at yun na nga, kumuha lang siya ng contact confirmation if may tao ba talaga. You have also slow orb para masunog yung oras dito ng isang member ng actually dalawang member ng LFO habang yung iba is trying to bank on pushing. Yung bilong mid batters naman nag-rotate, nag-lurk lang sa A.
Decisive yung angles ng ating players sa LFO no? Kung saan nila hahawakin. Kasi alam nila na usually SR Nacague could play around the lurk. Kanina it was the chamber, ngayon it is the Astra. That they're still holding down the Showers position because they know that SR Nacague, they're gonna try to at least hold for the lurking position. Habang ang SR Nacague, yung apat na players, nagpa-prime na, nagre-ready sa pag-push doon sa may B. Seekers up and ready. Nandun na din yung fault line. At papasok na si Senior Carl paggamit ng kanyang satchels. Wala yung paggamit ng ultimate pero Asta hitting the shots onto Senior Carl. Taking down the anchor though as Zin enters the battlefield with a 2-for-1. They got themselves a free spike plant onto B, but Vanta Black evens it out a 3 versus 3.
Oh, okay, meron tayong orbital strike. Showstopper, naka-ready na dito. Para kay Slat. No! Zind! This might be the ace for Zind. 2-for-1. He can, definitely. Pero mid-mathers, pwede lang siya dito mag-bait out para sa cherry on top on finishing this round. Tingnan natin Vanta Black. Ito na ba yun yung inaantay nating moment? Na-surpresahin tayo ng Nacague sa kanilang comeback dito sa round to. But Vanta Black, no way! As Zind will be sending himself out pero mid-matters, naka-ready naman siya para tapusin yung kanilang trabaho. 4-2 tayo sa ating scoreboard and Nacague picking themselves up.
Oh yeah. And it was just as close as it can get dun sa round na yun. Hindi naging fruitful yung naging entry natin para kay Senior Carl, pero yung recovery galing kay Zind, yun yung nag-fall back dito. Pag push palabas ng city, ay ready si Zind. Hindi na clear yung corner kung saan nag-hold up siya sa paglabas ng city. At na-take off din niya yung paggamit ng ultimate ng Raze from the members of LFO. They had no info of where Zen was coming from. So he was able to come out of the shadows and swung them out na parang Z ult lang. So now, SR Nacague holding themselves up, slowing the pace down dahil lang LFO, they're ready to bite back at every duel.
Yes, and Zind with the 2-4s. Walang may gustong sumilip. Kung expected na. So ayan, Hawks out. Wala pa rin tayo nakikitang conversion. They are being patient. This might be another 30 seconds rush. While Exotic this time around nag-overextend siya dito sa showers. And a surprise! As mid matters will win that trade. Means no fade, less utility na magagaling dito sa looking for org. As Rababs, nagbabantay lang siya dito sa elbow but wasn't really able to show himself para bantayan yung hookah. So stay lang muna siya dito. They got less of a manpower, less of a utility, doesn't really want to go in and go hard. Habang yung iba ayun, nabuhay naman si Exotic. And so at least meron silang ulti, so may revive sila but will take a lot of time bago sila bumalik dito sa B side.
Okay, may showstopper tong si Senior Carl. Alam niya kung saan manggagaling ang ating LFO players, kaso nag-whiff yung kanyang showstopper. So that's one of the ultimates out for the players of SR Nacague. A 5-man full retake for LFO when they use that Nightfall para man lang madali yung magiging push nila. Wala silang maririnig pero nakita nila ang pagpatay doon sa may elbow position. They trade off immediately 1 by 1 with a 1 for 2 in favor of LFO ngayon, mga kaibigan. Na-hold up tuloy itong si Zin dahil na molly yung position niya dun sa elbow at yung LFO kayang-kayang i-stick yung defuse pero kaya na lang nilang patayin. Huwag na lang kunin yung objective. Patayin natin ang lahat ng mga players ng SR Nacague. 5-2 with a clean retake. All 5 people alive and well. Kanina sa pag-post plant nila, enough para mapatay ang SR Nacague.
With 1 revive, yes, nagawa nga nilang bawiin yung kanilang pwestuhan, no? Sabihin na natin, yes, napitas man si Exotic nung una, but at the same time, that revive na nanggaling sa Sage will definitely had them on a good spot. Look for those targets, yung sabihin na natin body system nila with a 2-person will peak onto that single person sa B long, and nakita rin natin sa elbow with the good molly, hindi siya nakapush, trying to fight it in a long angle with his 2-4s, wasn't really to convert that dahil nga na nagbabantay na rin yung raise natin. So everything went well with Slatham and the rest of the gang for looking for org. This is a game wherein Nacague needs to answer the emergency call, and currently they are on a timeout.
They're pretty comfortable on how they're defending the bind sites ngayon. Yung mga setups na early wall sa isa mga entrances, they go for a tri-stack push or a tri-stack defense sa may A at alam nilang independent naman yung Sky sa pag-hold ng B long kasama si Asta anyway. They can hold on their own. That means A site, they need at least 1 player para sa SR Nacague to at least take off one of those tri-stack defenders, diba? So, a matter of allocating yung mga investments ng SR Nacague is becoming a tactical advantage for LFO kasi they're forcing SR Nacague to play out of their strength. Yung pag-rush, yung aggressive takes nila dahil sa double initiator comp na pwede nilang gamitin. Pero as much as I want them to try that, they're not able to get these rushes dahil sa pag-control nitong si Exotic at yung iba mga players ng LFO sa extremities, which is now on the A short side. Another out for LFO. Phantom Black, he got a double kill. Batman and Senior Carl, they're falling to the crosshairs of the Brimstone. A 5 versus 2. And just like that, SR Nacague are looking like a former shell of themselves.
Nacague, Nahihirapan na sila ngayon dito. No? I mean, this is an eco round as well, so definitely they're going to have a hard time going for those trades, but their body's going down early as possible. And yes, at least natanggal na ang isang banta sa kamay ni Vanta Black, and Slatom still there, wreaking havoc. Maxi trying to maximize the swing onto the mid, I mean short, but maganda ang pwesto dito ni Slatom. Rachel? You're getting those wall bangs. Another one. Oh, okay. Definitely.
Kasi narinig niya yung yung pag-drop niya doon sa may A-short.
Sa box.
That and sa box. Tapos it's either he's gonna die to the satchel or he'll die to the wall bang. Which he didn't have any sort of choice. If he pushed back, edi mamatay siya agad doon sa paint shell. He forced him inside doon sa A site kung saan yung pinaka nag-iisang last choice niya. Nag-iisang last choice is yung pocket position doon sa double boxes.
Yung huling
wala
last
siyang no choice pare.
Ayun na nga, wala na ang no choice. Wala na, no choice pa. Ang hirap nun, di ba? Wala kang choices. Multiple choice pero wala kang choice. Ganun kahirap yung situation na. And ito yung maganda, no? I mean, going back dito sa game. Kasi it always has been the same formula as mid matters trying to control itong showers, but it doesn't matter. You see Exotic repeatedly making sure that he's going down, and this time he brought members na tatlo pa sila. Although, nakakuha naman ng trade doon si Matters, pero it means receiving 3 members onto the showers, you're opening short A for a push. And even Patman, Molly, para mapatumba ang kanilang itong si Vanta Black. Sneakers out.
Gusto ko yung commitment ni Vanta Black no? Parang kanina, he was holding down yung triple position. Nakapatay pa rin kahit napatay siya doon sa aftershock niya. Yun yung commitment. Kahit nasasaktan ka, nandito ka pa rin para lumaban. But Asta, now he's in the battlefield. Pumasok na dito sa post plant. Nakahanap din ng pangalawang patay. Pero Maxi, na-trade off niya immediately. Pero Pros do not fake! Rababs! Shutting down yung chances ng SR Nacague. Napatay siya pero namatay siyang bayani.
Rabayani. Ganun kabilis yung pangyayari. Dahil nga kahit nagawa nga nilang patumbayin doon si Asta, still, talagang straight out, diffusing, focus sa goal. Iwan ng pamilya, iwan si Asta. Kita mo naman, di ba? Oo, masyado siyang umaastang gusto eh. Sabi, okay, sige, ako na bahala dito, 3v1 on my own. Ikaw, bahala ka dyan, Maxi, mag-diffuse ka lang. And yun nga, at that moment, nagawa talaga nilang tapusin. And ito na naman, tulad na sinabi mo, di ba? Same formula.
It's the same push.
It's looking bad, to be honest. Napaka-predictable ang Nacague dito.
I mean, yeah. I mean, this time, they catch up yung same tendencies from the previous round. They have one lurk all the way over to showers, but a good paint shell shuts down yung paggamit ng showstopper nitong si Slatom. Now, this is perfect para sa SR Nacague. They don't have control of showers yet. Exotic yet the fall. A double kill for Senior Call. He got a triple to round it up with a 180. A 1 versus 3. Si Rababs na lang. Kailangan niyang improve na malaki yung bird niya dito sa ating 1 versus 3 situation nga ating mga kaibigan. Double peak for SR Nacague at naging pang-apat na patay ni Senior Carl. Ang pagharap na dito kay Rababs all the way from heaven. 7-3. At sa pag-overwhelm ng pagkuha nila sa A-short, yun ang naging key at yung formula para manalo sa round na to.
So talagang long-term investment pa lang ginawa din ni Mid Matters to the point na making sure that Exotic will bring out other members papunta sa showers na feeling nila tinitake advantage nila yung ganong rotation, pero it's making them vulnerable sa short A. And good call na ginawa na Nacague. 7-3 tayo dito scoreboard. Still long way for Nacague if they want to pull it back into their favor. Pero at least we are seeing changes. Oh, wall. Okay.
That's new.
Okay talaga.
Bago yun.
It do be like sometimes. Yeah.
Kung kanina ginagamit niya yung wall pang limit ng movement, yung ginamit niya na pang elevate sa sarili niya. Off angle, kumbaga. Para kay Exotic, ayun, yung perfect timing, yung flick para kay Mid Matters. Yun ang nagmamatter sa gantong matchup. Senior Carl, the entry gamit ng showstopper at biglang nawala na parang bula ang ating race. Looking for Org, a double from Senior Carl. Si Vanta Black na lang, pero like his name, lights out. galing dito kay Patman. A 7-4.
Last round in the
Biglang
half.
nagsa-stack up na yung wins para sa SR Nacague. Bumabawi.
Mukhang narinig yata tayo, Dad Femina, na it's time to answer the call.
It's time.
And they have their changes. Although maganda sana yung surprise factor dito ni Exotic. Kaso kasi that's a Vandal and it was a good crispy headshot taking down itong sa Exotic sa showers pa lang. And it means na that's an easy access para sa other members. Wala na silang kailangang problemahin. The showstopper on cherry on top is napadali lalo yung pag-take nila dito at ito na, World Divided.
Uy! Ay, nasi Senior Carl! Double kill pagpasok sa site pa lang! Walang
Senyor.
Cosmic Divide dahil Senior Carl is in the A site. Naganda yung entry
planted.
at na-limit yung anchors natin. Na-cut off bago pa man sila pumasok ng utility. Pero si Asta nakapag-respond na agad. Nakapag-plant na yung spike ang ating SR Nacague. And off the back of a perfect push from Senior Carl, it might not be enough. They put out so much slow orbs sa extremities para man lang malimit yung pagpasok doon sa site itself. Pero mid matters, he's not looking into the direction. Si Asta nakapasok ng smoke at na-cut off si mid matters. Si Patman na trade off na 1-for-1, 2 versus 1 with the great one. But Patman shut down by Rababs as Asta's diffusing everything. Does he have enough time? May time pa ba ang ating looking for Org? Yes, they do!
The retake, the
Switching
play,
sides.
and yes, it was a good play with the Cosmic Divide. Senior Carl with the Senior Divide as he was able to separate other members dito sa side ng LFO. Kaso, yung recovery, yung pick up nila dito, and once again, mid matters, parang siya pa yung na-set-upan sa loob ng smoke na yun. Kahit nakita natin na sinalo na ni Rababs yung damage, the heal coming in from Asta, sustained a lot of bullets para maging successful yung trade nila towards dito kay the last man standing, si Patman.
Ang ganda na ng pagpasok ni Senior Carl doon. And that was one of the fastest entries I've seen. From the A short boxes, papunta doon sa triple boxes. That's when you know this former champion has mastered the art of entry fragging. And Senior Carl is a force to be reckoned with. But what about the rest of the players? They're struggling to even catch up to the firepower that looking for Org has been putting out ngayon. Yung early showers control ngayon, minimimic ni Senior Carl. He got the dink off doon kay Asta. Kaso, he's a sage. At alam mo naman, kaya niyang i-heal yung sarili niya back to life.
There.
Yes, and kita na rin naman natin no, yung ganong klaseng trade lang is they're just gaining information. And right now, LFO wanted to push dito sa short. Meron tayong stars na naka-ready for Nacague. We are just waiting for an opening. Good concuss. Pero sasaluhin yung pink shells. At mukhang hindi nga niya tinuloy yung paglabas. Pero meron tayong wolf. Double smoke. Teleports will be used para makataka sila dito. And they are running papunta dito sa B with only Zane. Pero double kill
30
kagad.
seconds left.
Surprise, surprise. I am ready.
Ay, ready ang headhunter kaso nawalan ng bullets. Although he had impact in the round, what about the last 3 players for LFO? They have rotated on down to A. Exotic cutting off yung rotation nitong si Senior Carl. Bago pa man siya makauwi doon sa
10
U-Haul
seconds
position, hindi siya
Spike
tuloy
planted.
nakahanap ng patay sa U-Haul. Zind and the rest of the squad from SR Nacague, dalawa na lang para sa kanila. Ginamit ang ating concuss, yung Trailblazer, pero yung triple kill ni Zin hindi tinapos ang patay. 1v1, 23 HP para kay Vanta Black. Classic right clicks, not enough yet. Tumakbo na lang palabas ng A-short para secure ang kanyang posisyon na blind galing dito kay Maxi at the right click para matapos ang round. May time para mag-defuse ng spike as well. So SR Nacague get the first round of the second half.
This is a good win from them, and kahit sabihin natin na maganda yung simula dito ng LFO, that teleporter, the rotation, they paid the price sa kamay ni Zin, and at that point, less of a manpower sila dito. They decided to plant na lang papunta dito sa A. Exotic, good one tap para dito kay Senior Carl, removing one
player
good member for them in terms of fragging. Naging ghost of view ang kinalabasan doon Pero naka-ready pa rin kasi dito si Maxi to do some clutch works and successfully 8-5 getting those early buy-ins if ever that they want to.
Napaka-ice cold naman itong si Maxi. Parang dentista lang eh. Napaka-cool.
Max, ano siya si Maxi Care. Oh.
Wait. Ano ulit yun? Maxi. Napaka-cool na parang mental candy. Yun.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Oh, yeah. I mean, sa sobrang ice cold ba naman niya, edi finish off
si
niya gamit
Maxi.
ng RNG. Mental si Maxi. Ito bang si Patman mental ba siya? Siya yung nag-iisang nag-hold ng ating A-short position dito. Nilabas na din yung stars para man lang makat yung corner kung meron nga nagka-cut off doon sa ating corner dito. Buti na lang wala masyado. So this smoke actually
okay.
not doing so much dito.
See kung may magiging trade na ba sila dito, but the concuss will be ready and Patman snags Vanta Black. And ito na, nagdadalawang isip ng ibang members ng LFO catching some paint shells. Kita natin dito si Patman. Medyo delikado.
Magkatabi sila! Magkatabi sila! Oh my
Left.
God!
Hanap siya doon. Kahit sinabi mong magka-holding hands pa sila, hindi niya mahuhuli basta-basta. And they are storming itong binatin. Hawks out, mid matters, naging Marshall matters na parang M&M. Tumitake down, kinakain unti-unti as Maxi will still finish this round.
Flawlessly para sa SR Nacague. And this is them calculating yung risk nila. This time, usually si Patman, somebody like him, will be pushing alone sa A-short. But he had yung chamber with him. So mas madali yung pag-push niya dito dahil somebody was holding the long angle while Patman was the one holding the short range angle dito. So yung bait and switch ni Zind at saka ni Patman, nahanap yung mga rats for the players of LFO, giving them enough space para makapag-push, makapag-rotate sa B where mid matters just flourish with that Marshall. So again, another case into how SR Nacague has been playing adaptation to perfection. Yeah, that's kind of weird to put it like that. But for the showers control, nandito na yung double push para sa ating mga players ng LFO. But that's yet to be possessed dahil na-wall off na yung dalawang players. On the other side of things, Vanta Black to answer back after the post plant comes in.
Ooh, and you can see Patman mukhang ipit na ipit siya dito. Maxi, ready na ang kanyang Trailblazer, getting those info, wasn't really to fight anyone off. Pero Vanta Black, konting damage lang doon. Huli na sana Patman giving those headpats and getting those taps as he is going to dominate itong short A. 3 members, naka-ready na sila dito, Nacague, letting it rain. And
nice!
Patman with a high definition 4K going to 5K. The ace making sure that they're going to have another win. Close score na tayo dito. ROG ace indeed.
Oh my God. And Patman from the Sunsparks roster, he was told to be one of the best players on their roster. Everybody doubted the potential of this guy. Everybody knew that Patman needed that one roster change, that one team that can elevate yung talent nitong lalaking to. Let's just watch a bit of the replay. Yung pagpasok ng ating players from LFO, all supplemented dahil sa aggressive pushes ng mga players ng LFO. Ang problema nga lang, yung pagkuha nila ng U-Haul position, that was enough to borderline destroy them bago pa man sila makapag-position for the post plant na stun at na blind agad sila ng Sky. Sa SR Nacague, doing a good job of supporting ang ating breach player, but they still need one more para ma-tie up. They got the play for pick strategy. Doon pa lang sa Showers position, Senior Carl, first blood agad, papunta doon sa fade. Si Exotic na wala agad, na parang isang iglap. 4 versus 5. LFO now trying to fight off against the B-side players. Mid matters a double kill with the spray galing sa Vandal dito. Pero one tap for a Babs, man. Oh man, napaka-crispy at napakasarap. 2 versus 3. They have enough time para mapag-rotate doon sa may B-side, pero SR Nacague have to be careful.
Okay, being careful and Asta proceeding on to the plant dito sa B. So alam na natin kung ano magiging position ng mga teams natin. You have the wall, you have the Trailblazer. medyo nag-abort mission sila doon dahil nga nakita nila na nalagyan ng wall bigla paglabas ng kanyang wolf. Pero papwesto sila. 3 members, they are ready. Rababs on hookah!
Oh!
And a hooker punch! Ang sakit nun. Rababs making sure that he is going to get that sweet 3K.
Iyon, ganyan mag-hold ng B-site. Pagkatapos mo makapag-plant ng spike, where do you position yourself? Somewhere where you cannot get smoked off dahil usually doon sa may B-long pwedeng makapag-hold ang ating post-plant players. Si Rababs na nakapag-push ng B-long, yun ang nakapag-exploit sa isa sa mga long-range taps. Si Rababs na agad-agad nag-rise to the occasion. Thrifty win pagkatapos kunan yung mga guns, nakuha nila agad yung charm papunta sa SR Nacague. So a 9-7 to start off our second half. Naku po, lumalabas sa mga best haymakers natin. But Asta, in-expect niya agad yung pag-push nitong si Zind. Nawala agad ng bisa ang kanyang operator. So 4 versus 5 very early into the round.
Oh, and ito na nga, pumasok na sila dito nung alam nila na mahina na yung B-long. It looks like this is go time din ng mga nasa hookah. Napag-usapan natin to kung gaano ka double-edge yung hookah kanina sa Mavito, and it feels like it is in favor always sa side ng LFO as Rababs kanina, no? Nagawa niyang tapusin yung rounds and vulnerabilities are coming out para dito sa Nacague as the 9-7 might end up on a 10-7 rolling thunder. Seekers out.
Ang ganda ng timing. Yung Molly, nilabas niya as he let go of the rolling thunder. Hindi tuloy sila makapaglabas ng sabay-sabay doon sa may city position. So, off the back of that perfect usage of utility, you're gonna win the round. Na-limit nila agad yung paglabas ng city players. And SR Nacague, although they got picks, it's not enough. They have wasted so much of their time. Enough for the spike to detonate right here, right now. And looking for org. Not only were they counting their stars, they're counting yung mga chances ng SR Nacague, and they said, no, bawal kayo pumasok dito sa B-site.
Yeah, and it feels like lost stars ang situation natin ngayon as Nacague having a hard time identifying kung paano nga ba lalaroin itong pwesto ng LFO. Nakita naman natin na yung kanilang push from B-long, talagang nagawa nilang ipitin yung scenario, yung sandwich from hookah to B-long, and at the same time nullifying the advantage na merong operator. May operator ka pala, walang problema, pwedeng-pwede ka namin itumba agad-agad. And nakikita natin, might be the same formula, might be going in, going hard with the Steam Beacon. Napabilis lang, gaining information. Trailblazer wasn't really able to check that elbow. Pero mukhang sisimulan na nilang sikuhin ang mga members dito ng Nacague, because they might be inside with the plant.
Yan na. Sa loob ng smoke tong si Matters. Hinihintay yung pag-push nitong si Rababs. Pero he was too careful. He knew what was to come. Iniisip niya baka may shotgun sa loob. Baka may mid-matters na hinahanap na lang tayo. Pero talagang alam niya ang lahat at hindi siya mapipick off agad-agad. 5 versus 4. They can't limit their movement yet again with the Molly papunta sa CT. Asta again, the one tap papunta kay Batman. Maxi to follow with a double kill to find Slatam and Asta. While they were trying to hold down the elbow position, Vanta Black, the ultimate, the orbital strike para ma-strike down kung si Maxi. The one tap from Senior Carl to cut off yung mga players ng looking for org. And just like that, clean as they come, Zin and Senior Carl enough to get that thrifty win.
Sheriff lang ang dala. Nagawa niya pang tapusin yon with a good amount of damage that they secured. At this point, Nacague still fighting back with what they have. Vanta Black taking down dito si Maxi with the orbital strike. Kaso yung positioning nila dito, Zind with the force, nalampasan siya ng isang member ng LFO. Kaya ayun, na-overlook na sila. Both of them got those easy kills.
And it wasn't easy for our players on SR Nacague as well. They played that retake. They needed to invest a lot of their utility and to fall back on Senior Carl's perfect timing kasi kanina pa siya nagra-wrap around doon sa may elbow position. So the fact that Zin was able to hold on his own This proves that he can be a dominant force on his own. Slatham, the push gamit doon sa satchel charge natin. Na-flank agad nito si Mid Matters. Dalawa galing sa SR Nacague, but a double kill for Vanta Black is evening the numbers. A perfect flash! Definitely in place para mahanap si Zin. Palabas doon sa may backside. Mukhang ang LFO, they have the numbers advantage ngayon. They got that showstopper. Hindi na-hit dahil si Maxi nahanap niya yung patay kay Exotic. And it's a 2v2. They got the spike plant. 40 seconds para makuha yung win. Pero Rababs, he comes out of the corner to swing. The double kill for Rababs. And looking for Org. They're looking for a win and they want it right now.
Rababs with the jabs into left and right hook. Making sure dropping bodies one after another. This is the second time that he's going to clutch for the team. And we have slim chances sa kamay ng Nacague. Dahil 11 na. Last 2 rounds for LFO and it feels like kita mo naman. They got also the guns. Econ for Nacague is looking bad. They need to bounce back to this round if gusto man nilang umabot sa match or maipaglaban yung match point.
I mean, I like this quad setup na tuloy dun sa B. Those angle setup galing dito sa Sky na pwedeng gamitin ng ating Rays para man lang ma-fortify yung defense. Kahit lower yung guns, two sheriffs against 1 rifle is definitely enough to fight back. But Slatham, again, finding that opening pick. Isa galing kay Senior Carl as they're slowly chipping away yung SR Nacague. Rising, Rababs back to life. And even getting the numbers. 3 picks agad para sa LFO before they can get the spike plant para ma-dominate yung B-side push sa SR Nacague.
Yes, and wait lang Rababs again holding yung position nila dito. They have a good amount of ultis na pwede nilang gamitin or might save up na lang sa dulo ng sa match point sa dulo ng ating game dahil 2 members na lang. They have the numbers game as the Kage still have the Seekers pero hindi na nila gusto ilaban pa to. Once na mawala pa yung kanilang guns, they are going to have a hard time recovering and that will be an easy match point. At least they give a fighting chance dito if ever man na makukuha sila ng kill. At yun na nga, Zing. Okay, ito na ba yun?
Okay, never mind. Hindi.
Sorry na.
Exits lang. Exits lang yun. Hindi, pinapakilig lang kita. Ganun lang yun. Kung kukuha lang naman sila ng exits, that's decent in the regard for SR Nacague. At least they dealt a bit of damage, but at this point, masyado nang ahead yung LFO to consider na may mga konting guns na mawala. Okay, 2 Phantom, 2 Vandal lang naman yung mawala sa atin. Nakuha pa rin naman natin yung match point on their side. So, you gotta chill. If you're on the side of LFO, you don't want to give away too many picks. You don't want to be as aggressive as they have in that CT push kasi that's a bad sign. If masyado nang nagiging frequent yung pag-push nila, katulad nun, they're giving away an inch to SR Nacague that they can run away with a mile.
Yeah, and yun nga yung sinabi mo, run away with the mile because the gap is really far na. You still have the Cosmic Divide that will definitely have a good play. If ever man na gusto pa nilang depensahan itong turn na to, you have also the Seekers. Pero ang pinakadelikado dito kasi meron tayong Nightmare, Orbital Strike. You have all what you need and every utility is being maximized. Even the Prowler, and they are hunting one after another. The wall, the smokes, everyone is dropping down. And this is a sight into their favor.
Yeah, they already have themselves the battlefield all set up para sa panalo ng ating looking for org. 2 picks para matanggal ang SR Nacague sa first game pa lang natin as Mid Matters now entering onto the site as Maxi and Mid Matters trying to fight back but Rababs and Slatham 999 just falling back, slapping them with reality, using the orbital strike para maluto si Maxi. Good night para sa'yo. 13-8 the start of the win for LFO in the best of 3 series.
Nag-celebrate na agad by lighting up the sangyup. Naluto bigla sa loob ng lights and for org. This is not what we expected as Nacague has been consistently taking tournaments one after another. And looking for org, sobrang tulad na sinabi natin, stacked lineup sila. Nagawa with the communication, with how well the timings has been. And this is their map pick. Yes, siguro sabihin na natin 8 to 12, 8 to 13, pero with that consistent pile up of their rounds, they are riding the momentum and hitting the pedal to the metal. So making sure na this map 1, kung ano yung pinili nila, sa kanila talaga. So, Nostra Dad Femi na, mukhang totoo yung tuwan mo.
Ay,
Oh my
baka,
God!
Pwede natin masabi na baka mapatunayan natin ng Nostra nga ako. Pero medyo matagal-tagal pa dahil that's just the first game. Kahit patalo yung SR Nacague ng time na yun, you gotta give them a bit of slack. Malay mo, medyo init na ang ating players dito sa looking for org. Warm-ups lang naman, looking for wins dito sa ating upper bracket ngayon. At if they win one more, then they're advancing towards that upper bracket talaga sa ating playoffs bracket. But let's take a look at how everybody has done dito sa ating buong game natin, no? Parang I like to highlight yung ating mga support players for both SR Nacague and LFO. Si Vanta Black at saka tong si Asta na naglilimit agad ng movement bago man lang sila magkaroon ng option mag-push. Laging may molly from Vanta Black. Laging may wall tong si Asta at the right place at the right time. Although SR Nacague are known to be aggressive at the right places, they're facing up against a different behemoth